Hi Dan, I wanted to just put together a really quick and just really crude um, video here just to show you how the shorelines and islands work, just to make sure we're on the same page. So what I did was I did an ad hoc import of the points. And by the way, man, it looks like you're really out in the boonies there. That's a pretty amazing looking place. Anyway, I just pulled up a Google map and copied it and put it in as a base map so we can see it back there just as a guide. So this is going to just be really crude, but I'm hoping you just get the idea. And anyway, so I imported the points and then generated contours. So let's just real quick here, let me show you how the shoreline works. And I am going to just take this section here, and I'm just going to really quickly go around the shoreline. I'm not going to be too accurate, but just in the essence of time. I'm just going to do something really crude here. Now, I want to cut this off here. So what I'm going to do is, as I'm storing the points, I'm holding the control key down, and then I'm going to let up on it. What the control key does is it makes those just cropping points. In other words, it doesn't store at zero depth. So what we just did was we stored basically a zero depth around the edge. And so when we look at the contours and we regenerate them, I just press the Control G key, you'll see that it'll just do this particular area. And you'll notice that along the shore it comes up to a zero depth. Now there's an island under there, and I can you can see the island there. My contours are translucent. Now they're off, and so I'm just going to grab one of my islands, and I'm just going to store some points around the edge of that. And Control G, it'll regenerate the contours, and I'll turn those back on so we can see them. And you'll see that it's not easy to see right yet. You'll see that the contours are coming up to zero, and you'll see that there's nothing inside of the island. And also on the same thing on the shoreline, there's nothing plotted on the outside. So let's kill two birds with one stone here, and I'll hit the space bar and show you the drawing options here. This is where we set the intervals. So it's pretty shallow. So I'm going to go to a 1 meter and a let's go for a 0.2 contours. I'll click on redraw, and we should see that that fills in a little better. Okay, it looks pretty good. Zoom in a little bit. Yeah, you can see it looks a little better. So with the main view here, we can store up to 4 islands. But as we were talking in email, I'll be adding the capability to import a file that currently I'm designing it for up to 1,000 islands, which I think should be plenty. Anyway, I hope this gave us a little bit of a better idea, and make sure that we're understanding what your needs are, and that we're thinking that I'm on the right track here. So anyway, thanks, Dan. I'll talk to you soon.